for being here. So if I can say a little bit about the film, it's something that is very close to my heart, and I'm sure I'm speaking for everyone when I say this. India में हमें generally arts, don't take my word for it, ladies and gentlemen, presenting in front of you for the very first time the trailer for Music School. And it is my honor to also announce this trailer has been officially launched on social media by Vijay Devarakonda. एक बार उसके लिए भी जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. बहुत ही धूम धमाल से ये ट्रेलर लॉन्च किया गया है आप सभी के बीच इंडिया में for this beautiful audience and for audience all
my cast and crew. I will take few minutes to introduce my team here, and I'll do a different approach. When I started this story, that it should be a musical format, though it is a serious subject of pressure on children. It was a very sad story. It was going in a very sad direction, so I kind of turned it into a entertaining, but at the same time, audience will get the message. So when I wrote this film of 11-12 song musical, then I thought of Sound of Music to integrate. So I told Sound of Music people to give me the rights. So I wrote the screenplay. I'm the director and producer, but also I'm the writer of this film. And then they said that you have to have the dialogues and lyrics also. Then only we will consider whether we give Sound of Music rights or not. So then I approached Shivani Tibriwala. Please, Shivani, come here. To come to film industry, and will do something in the future. So Dr. Sagar wrote all the Hindi version. Then one more writer joined, and Telugu Rahman has given a lot of color, costumes, what you see in the film is their contribution. And they work day and night. Mona Wakar, the actors who has given life to it. Mona, you have seen, my son need to get admission. Mona is a good theatre actor. Here, Wakar, you all know. And Ozu and Gracie.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on, we need some more round of applause.
You have seen Ozu and Gracie have enacted 16 going on 17. And the is here. Nobody is here. Suddenly we couldn't get anybody from outside except Gracie. Thank you very much.
Before that, I'd like to just say one of the issue we all face, but to bring Sound of Music, it is a legendary musical all over the world, and to attempt something so, how did it all start?
I think because and also I wanted to do this musical in the little bit on Hollywood. नहीं कि जैसे ऐसी बच्चे ऐसे गाना गा रहे on a street or on a song, but it actually on very situational, and so I thought that if this kind of subject needs something very, very popular and very concerned, because it's a subject with children. So I chose Sound of Music. There are 7 children in the captain's family, and if you all seen, so there is a teacher, governess, so kind of, so I thought that will fit. I also thought for Mary Poppins or some others, but finally I decided to focus on it, and that's how I arrived at it.
अमेजिंग अमेजिंग एंड शर्मन जी, आपके लिए तो बहुत शर्मन एंड श्रेया, आप लोग के लिए बहुत ज़ोर से तालियां बजी है. वेलकम. एंड आप 3 इडियट्स जैसे मैंने कहा ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं, उसमें भी सेम इशू हमने बताया था कि डॉक्टर इंजीनियर इसी पर.
So good afternoon everyone. Thank you for being here. 3 Idiots was a film about students at the university already. Adults, young adults at that. And this we are talking about children at school and the challenges and the pressure at school. There's a vast difference in both the stories, and for everyone to know. And it's very interesting how the children deal with their pressures and how the parents are prepping them up at such an early age to get to where they have to eventually get maybe 20, 25 years back later, and no one knows where that will be. So we are talking about that pressure, and like Rao sir said, he's dealt with it in an entertaining and a light fashion, in a musical manner, and it has been very interesting. The subject has been very well told in that language. I don't think a musical in the true sense of it has ever been done so far in India, and this is one such attempt, and hope all of you all enjoy.
Great. So absolutely looking forward.
I feel the film is written really well. The characters are very well sketched out, and once you understand the character and the journey it's taking, everything gets really easy. I love dance. Dance is my life. Music is what keeps me breathing and happy. So when I got to know ये musical है, वो भी Sound of Music, I got really excited. But what I got more excited is the story of the film and how it's written and how beautifully Babarao sir has dealt with such a serious topic, but in such a light-hearted manner. कि जब आप film देखोगे and when you get out of the theatre, there'll be a smile on your face, and no one's really a villain. So it's beautiful, and I enjoyed it. I love dance. I love music.
That's amazing. Once again, thank you so much for joining us on stage, and we are really looking forward to, ladies and gentlemen, 12th May. Mark your calendars and book your seats at the nearest theatres and also the faraway theatres from you. Just book your seats. You need to see this film in the theatres. And now,
Babarao sir OTT पे believe नहीं करते.
and now, can we open it up to the media for questions?
How many problems?
Directing, he's been the IS officer. That itself set me going. And secondly, the script and its music. And Ilayaraja's music was there. So there are so many things which actually made me jump into the project. The whole process has been really actually fun. We never realized that we were shooting and there was hectic schedules happening because the whole atmosphere on the set, so many kids around and wonderful actors.
किरण सर आज मेरे पिंपल है इसको छुपाने का है.
But that was very rarely we had that kind of problem. But I would say that in all, I would really remember the experience as one of the good films in my life, and I hope you all enjoy the film.
To Shri and Shaman. Like this, since the film talks about the operation of the parents putting on the children, has that ever happened to you guys while you were in school or something?
मतलब मैं तो बिल्कुल डिफरेंट बच्चा थी. मतलब मैं तो माँ बाप पास हो गए तो बोलते थे चलो अच्छा हो गया, क्योंकि मम्मी केमिस्ट्री टीचर थी, पापा इंजीनियर, और इंटरेस्ट पढ़ाई में कोई खास था नहीं. बस कहते थे बेटा यू हैव टू. And I was good at dance, and I always loved dance. And so they really actually pushed me and gave me the right direction. वो दिल्ली लाए मुझे ताकि मैं शोभना नारायण जी से डांस सीख सकूँ. बॉम्बे में नूतन पदवर्धन जी के पास लेके गए कि चलो तुम डांस सीखो. And they really feel very happy when I dance. So even though coming from an educational background, like my grandfather is a scientist, another one a professor, they never expected me to do that. But yes, I do have friends who had that pressure, and I feel if after watching this film, अगर आप या तो आप अपने आप को कहीं देखोगे फिल्म में, या आपने किसी दोस्त को देखोगे उस फिल्म में, और या फिर आप किसी बच्चे को देखोगे, you'll understand their problems, and if you can reach out and talk to them and be a friend, I think you've done a part as a maker of the film.
Entertainment message, it's all there at the same time. I have to ask Sharvan and Shreya first. Sharvan sir, your character has this one line in the trailer.
See, I've been very lucky. At the academic level, I had two teachers really supporting me because they were just fond of me, and however well I did in the subjects that I was under them for, they always encouraged me to do better and try harder. Then in my professional life, before my professional life started, at the mature level, the theatre I was doing, I found a teacher in Mahendra Joshi, not related to me, a very wonderful man, who taught me all the, he was like a school. He was an institution. So I've been very fortunate. Yeah.
For me, I always had great teachers. शायद क्योंकि मम्मी भी केमिस्ट्री टीचर रही है और उनकी मेरी हिस्ट्री टीचर रीटा मैम, वो उनको बस एक परेशानी होती थी कि ये क्लास में आई यूज्ड टू बी सिटिंग इन द फ्रंट रो, सिटिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ हर, but I'll be lost. मतलब मैं कहीं और होती थी. And then sometimes she used to call my mom and say, I don't know what to do with her. But she's lost. Like I don't know how to like drill it in her head. So then she figured कि इसको सिर्फ कहानियाँ सुन के समझ आता है. तो बेचारी extra hours wait करती थी कि पूरी स्कूल के बाद. She used to tell me entire history in a story format. And she actually made me fall in love with history because she didn't make it look, it wasn't Q&A for her anymore, for me anymore. And I started loving history. Like I had my English teacher, I used to stammer, she used to make sure that she twisted the entire subject in a way that it became entertaining for me. All my dance teachers, Shobna Di, Nutan Padwadan ji, and my mom, they've been great teachers and I'm very lucky to have them.
It's not a grandeur on day one like some of these big films it will draw. It will grow over a few weeks, word of mouth, because once people see, they'll definitely recommend this film. I'm very confident. So that's the reason we are not releasing in number of theatres. We are releasing very carefully. So it will only grow with second week, third week, fourth week. And don't look for the numbers in the first week.
Shreya, you
Grateful that I get to work. And every day when you go for work, I feel grateful कि चलो आज काम पे जा रहे हैं. And I hope I prove lucky for this film also. Yeah. हाँ, मतलब you feel grateful because after COVID, after becoming a mom, and after I feel yeah. I hope this luck stays forever.
It's a nice compliment and burden on our mouth.
Chalo, I'll just take it as gratefulness. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
once again, this is a movie not to be missed because this is an issue that hits too close to home. Please do catch it in theatres, 12th May, ladies and
शर्मन जी, शारिक शेख फ्रॉम इंडियन एक्सप्रेस. सर, आपसे जानना चाहेंगे कि 3 इडियट्स के बाद आपकी मतलब आप इतना देख नहीं पाए हैं सर फिल्में, और बहुत कम फिल्में कर रहे हैं सर. आपको ऐसा क्यों, और आपके ऊपर कितना प्रेशर है इस चीज़ का?
ये हुई ना बात, हम पे भी प्रेशर होता है. आपको लगता है कि हम अपनी फिल्में बनाते हैं, इन लोगों डायरेक्टर्स को हमें लेना पड़ता है काम पे, तब हमें काम होता है.
नहीं, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है. I've been doing various kinds of work, some not so popular, some popular. तो क्या होता है कि जब चीज़ चलती नहीं है आपका ध्यान नहीं रहता है. काम तो हो जा रहा है और काम करते रहेंगे. And God has been kind, very interesting work coming my way, and I'm really enjoying every piece of work that I get. जहाँ तक 3 Idiots की बात है, अगर आप उससे कंपेयर करोगे तो मतलब शोले से कोई फिल्म कंपेयर हो सकती है? नहीं हो सकती. तो ऐसी बात है.
Now, after watching the trailer, I'm sure it's gonna only increase. Did that ever sort of put any kind of extra pressure while you all were shooting for the film?
Like this film in particular?
Yes, this film.
Why
Because
so?
because it's an adaptation of an iconic film.
No,
right?
it's not an adaptation. Correct me if I'm wrong, sir. It is. We've got the rights for the songs.
Songs are interwoven into the story. It's the original.
Okay.
So the story kind of is not Sound of Music. So don't expect to get Sound of Music. It's a different story with some of the songs interwoven, like you mentioned. So there was no real pressure, so to say. It was pressure attached, like with every film that we do. and wanting to give our best from our as actors, and of course every department doing their own job as well as we could, and here we are in front of you today.
Fantastic. Shreya?
Sound of Music is the first English film that I ever saw. You know those VCR days when you did that and then I saw it again, and I remember those songs. I was very excited. I'll be able to do those songs. And then with Kiran sir's camera capturing it, you are like, you're more confident. But like I said, what really inspired me is how the story is written and how these songs are becoming part of the film. And what I felt very, very beautiful and how I saw it is that how, children these days they're like, there's so much pressure that we put on them from the time they're born. मतलब पुरा बच्चा बोल रहा है, मेरा बच्चा तो नहीं बोल रहा, अच्छा तुम्हारा बच्चा चल रहा है, अच्छा मेरा बच्चा तो भाग रहा है, अच्छा क्रॉलिंग शुरू कर दी, अच्छा उसने तो ये नहीं करा, अच्छा नंबर्स बोल रहा है, अच्छा ABCD आ गया, कलर्स आ गए. It starts from the playground. Your ego is like मेरा बच्चा. And by the time they go to school, they don't even know who they really are because they've been living your dreams and they don't know what their dreams are. And so it's in a very beautiful way spoken in this film. So that's what really inspired me to be part of the film. And I was a young, new mother at that point of time. So, and as how in Sound of Music as a movie, it's a war zone and kids are like trapped. And so our kids are trapped in expectations today. So that kind of felt like I really want to be part of this film. And I love dance.
Okay, thank you, all the best.
One comment with other